In a small coastal village lived a kind girl named Lila. She lived with her grandmother, who was famous for making beautiful handmade lanterns that glowed brighter than any other light in the village. Every year, during the Festival of Dawn, people would hang these lanterns by the sea to welcome the rising sun. Lila loved helping her grandmother make them, but after her grandmother fell ill, Lila had to manage the lantern shop all by herself. No matter how hard she tried, her lanterns never shone as brightly as her grandmother's. Frustrated and sad, Lila began to doubt herself. Slowly, fear, greed, and envy started whispering into her heart. Up in the clouds, where emotions and habits ruled human lives, the three spirits, fear, greed, and envy, watched her closely. "Lila of Seaside Village," said Fear, trembling with excitement. "She already listens to me. She envies others," hissed Envy with a grin. "Then I will make her want more," said Greed, showing his golden teeth. Together, they descended to the mortal world. Days passed, and Lila's once bright little shop grew dull and dusty. She became afraid to show her work, jealous of others, and greedy for success that wasn't hers. The villagers stopped visiting her shop. One evening, as she sat crying beside her dim lanterns, a small firefly landed on her hand. "Why are you sad, little one?" it asked gently. Startled, Lila whispered, "Because my lanterns no longer shine. I'm scared, jealous, and selfish." The firefly chuckled softly. "Then it's not the lanterns that need fixing, it's the light inside you." The firefly introduced itself as Flint, messenger of the guardian of light. "Come with me," it said, "and I'll take you to someone who can help." Lila followed Flint through dark forests and stormy hills until they reached the Mountain of Mirrors. At the mountain's peak stood a tall woman dressed in silver mist, the guardian of light herself. "You have let fear, greed, and envy rule over your heart," she said kindly. "But every shadow can be defeated." She handed Lila 3 glowing pebbles and said, "These are your lantern stones. Use them with courage." The blue pebble glowed whenever Lila faced her fears, reminding her to be brave. The green pebble shone when she felt envy, reminding her to be grateful. The gold pebble glittered when she was greedy, reminding her to share what she had. Each time Lila followed their light, her heart grew brighter, and so did her lanterns. When the next Festival of Dawn arrived, her lanterns filled the sky with colors no one had ever seen before. The whole village cheered, and her grandmother, smiling from her bed, whispered, "My dear Lila, the brightest lanterns are not made of silk or wax, but of a shining heart." Up in the clouds, fear, greed, and envy groaned in defeat. "Another one lost," muttered Fear. "Not lost," said the guardian, watching Lila's lanterns rise toward the stars. "Found."